Okay, we are live. So I hope I'm audible. Okay. So, hey everyone, welcome to Practically We Bring Learning Alive. So, today is the first session of the new series that is Road to Entrepreneurship. So, I know most of you have doubts regarding what is entrepreneurship and why is it much needed and why do we have to learn things about it, correct? So entrepreneurship is something which is, in the everyone wants to be a businessman. Everyone wants to set up his or her own business and wants to make money. So this is the new series we're starting. What all do you need to become a good entrepreneur, or what are the steps to be taken towards the journey of entrepreneurship, right? Okay. So I hope I'm audible, right? Can you please type yes in the comments if I'm audible? Because I've started to talk and I don't know if I'm audible or not. So can you just please type yes in the comments if I'm audible? Okay, fine. So, all right. So we have talked enough about entrepreneurship. Now, what exactly is this commercial mathematics? So, commercial mathematics, the name itself says, right? It's everything you need when you want to set up a business or you want to calculate profit loss, discounts, percentages, ratio and proportion, simple interest and compound interest. Correct? Okay, hi. All right. So yes, this is about commercial mathematics and we would be studying every bit of commercial mathematics starting from percentages till compound interest. Obviously, right? When you make some money, you want to multiply it. You just don't want to keep the same money for the duration of 10 years, 15 years. Of course, you want to multiply it. How do you multiply it? You put in banks, they'll offer some interest rate. So from that till what interest rate, how is the interest rate calculated, how can you multiply money is all what we are learning in this series in the first segment of Road to Entrepreneurship, that is commercial mathematics. Okay. So all right, let us start without any delay. Okay. So I want to make this series very interesting. So what have I done? I've introduced a small character. So let us see who's the hero of the this series. Okay. So before that, let us see what are we going to learn. We'll be learning percentages in today's session, then cost price and selling price, profit and loss, profit percent and loss percent, discount and discount percent, simple interest, and we'll end with compound interest. Okay. So yes. So let us introduce the hero of the series. Who's that? This guy. Okay. So his name is Daniel and his dream is to open a juice bar. Of course, every one of us has a dream, right? Everyone has a dream. So Daniel's dream is to open a juice bar. So to open a juice bar or to open anything, to start any business, what is the minimum requirement? We need money, correct? So which is nothing but it can be also called as capital, right? So whenever you use these terms in finance sector, you generally use capital requirement, that is the money required, correct? So he should have money to start anything. Everyone should have some money to start anything. So how does he get money? Maybe he has been saving, right? So yes, so for 5 years, he has been saving 2 lakh each annum. So year 1, he saved rupees 2 lakh. Year 2 also he saved rupees 2 lakh. Same goes with year 3, year 4 and year 5. So for 5 years, he has been saving 2 lakh every annum. So at the end of 5 years, what is the total amount he has saved? Super easy. This is like basic addition, correct? 2 lakhs plus 2 lakhs plus 2 lakhs plus 2 plus 2. That is nothing but 10 lakhs. So the total amount Daniel has saved, that is his savings amount, is nothing but 10 lakhs or 10 lakh, right? So this is the amount he would be like using to establish his own juice bar, correct? Now, would he use all of his savings or would he use some of his savings? Let's listen from him only, okay? So Daniel says he can't afford to spend all the savings. So he says, let me just use 60% of them. Of course, because you never know how a business succeeds, right? You can't just put all of your savings into one and then regret later if it doesn't work. So he used 60% of them. And what is 60% of them? How do we even calculate 60% of the total amount? This is where we need the topic of percentages, the concept of percentages. So 60% of how much did he save? He saved 10 lakh. So 60% of 10 lakh. So how do we calculate it? Percent is nothing but per 100. Okay? Percent is nothing but per 100. So how can we write this 60% in the form of a fraction? We can write it as 60 by 100. And we all know that of means nothing but multiplication. So 60 by 100 into 10 lakh. So if we calculate this, that is the amount Daniel uses to establish his own juice bar, correct? So yeah, let us calculate it. 0, 0, 0, 0. So it is 6, 0 and then these 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is rupees 6 lakh. So Daniel has decided he would be using rupees 6 lakh to establish his own juice bar. So how much percentage it is? 60%. Now if I ask you, what is the percentage of amount he did not use? Can anyone answer in the comments? How much percentage of his savings he did not touch at all? Come on, answer in the comments. Let me check who gives the correct answer and who has understood what is percentages till now. How much percentage Daniel did not touch or Daniel did not want to use? Right. Okay, simple, right? If 60% he uses for establishing a juice bar or, effort to spend, what is the percentage he doesn't want to spend for juice bar? It is nothing but 40%, correct? For 40% of savings, he does not want to touch at all, right? He does not want to use or touch at all. So why is it 40%? Because the total is nothing but 100%, correct? 100% minus 60%, it's nothing but 40%. Everything, whatever it is, a whole means 1, it is nothing but 100%. So this is how we learned that 60% is nothing but 6 lakh, which is he will be, spending on the juice bar, and the other 4 lakh he won't be touching at all. Now that he got the 6 lakh, capital or money to establish his juice bar, let us see what his next step is. Okay. So he got some money. What is this money? This money is nothing but 6 lakh. We have just calculated, correct? Okay. Next. Now he got it, but he has so many doubts in his mind. Let us see what are those. Is this amount sufficient? Of course, right? This is the first question, it arises in someone's brain whenever they want to establish something or start something new, correct? Is this amount sufficient? Hopefully, yes. Daniel should survive with this amount. And what is the next doubt? I should probably inquire about the equipment needed, of course. So if you want to start anything, suppose here it's a juice bar, correct? What is the general equipment you need to start a juice bar? We need a mixer or a juice maker, juice mixer, juice grinder, correct? And one be home or shop or anything else. Next he says that what if I fail? So yeah, this is like a general doubt arises in everyone's brain. Like even if you want to write an exam, if you want to prepare for something, first thing is like, what if I fail? But this is the thing you should never think about. You should just go and start it, right? Okay, so let us see. Now that he has got the amount and all the doubts are cleared, let us help Daniel set up his juice bar, okay? All right. What is the total amount Daniel decided to invest? It is rupees 6 lakh. This is like, third or fourth time I'm writing this, correct? Now, after he spends 1,20,000 for the equipment needed, what percentage of amount is he left with now? So let us break this question into parts and understand what is the percentage left with him now. Now, total amount he has with him now is 6 lakh, correct? Total amount is rupees 6 lakh. And after he spends 1,20,000 for the equipment. So, amount spent for the equipment, is how much? Rupees 1,20,000. Rupees 1,20,000. Now, what percentage of amount is he left with now? What do you have to do first? You should find what is the amount left with him. Then we can find the percentage of amount left with him, correct? Now, amount left with him is how much? Total amount minus amount spent, P6 lakh minus 1,20,000, right? So, how much it would be if we subtract 6 lakh minus 1,20,000 is 4,80,000, right? So, this is the amount left with him. But what is asked? What percentage of amount? So, now we have to calculate what percentage of 4,80,000 is of 6 lakh. So, percentage of amount left with him is 4,80,000 by 6 lakh. Okay, this is comma. 6 lakh into 100%. So, this is the fraction, right? 4,80,000 by 6 lakh is the fraction. And how to convert a fraction into percentage? You have to just multiply it with 100%. This is how we calculate or convert a fraction to a percentage, right? Okay. So, let us see how. So, 1, 2, 3 zeros, then this, then this, then this, this. So, what it is? 6 times 8. So, 8 into 10, that is 80%. So, what have we learned here? We have seen how to convert a fraction to a percentage, right? That is 4,80,000 by 6 lakh into 100%. So, we got 80%. That is 80% of the amount. 80% of the amount is nothing but which is left with him now, correct? So, this is done. He got 6 lakh, he spent 1,20,000 for the equipment. Now, he's left with 4,80,000, which is nothing but 80% of the money is left with him now, correct? Let us go to the next. Okay. Now, he goes to some stranger. Let us see who is the stranger. Okay, he is nothing but a house owner or a shop owner. Hello sir, I have seen the to-let board for your shop. May I know what's the rent? So what is he trying to do now? He wants to rent a shop, right? He has to start a juice shop somewhere. So first he has to rent it, correct? So let's see what the owner says. It is rupees 10,000 per month. But what for? Okay, for a juice bar. Or he replies that for a juice bar, he wants to get a rent from that. Rent that shop. So, okay, transfer me the rent and you are good to go. So, how much is the rent here? Rupees 10,000 is the rent. So, we have to note it, correct? Rupees 10,000 is the rent of the shop. Next, Daniel has paid rent as well. Okay, what was the amount left with him? It was 4,80,000. From that, he has paid 10,000 as rent. So, what it will be? 4,80,000 minus 10,000, which is nothing but rent. So, what is it? 4,70,000. Correct? This 4,70,000 is the amount he has now. Now, let us see what it is. Daniel has paid rent. Okay, after paying rent, he is left with the amount 4,70,000. He divides the remaining amount in such a way that 30% of it goes for shop registration. What have we just decided? How to calculate percentage of something? Let us see. Let me change the color here. So 30%, okay, wait. Yes, 30% of it. What is it here? The amount he has now. So 30% of 4,70,000. How do we calculate again? Percent is nothing but per 100. So 30 by 100 into 4,70,000. So what do we get? Let us see. 0, 0, 0, 0. Then just write 3 zeros here and 3 into 47. 3 times 7 is 21. 3 4s are 12 plus 2 14. So 1,41,000 shop registration. So let us just write it. For shop registration, he has spent rupees 1,41,000 and 35% of the remaining goes for renovating the shop. What is 35? 8,000 is the amount which is left with him after the shop registration. Now 35% of it goes for renovating the shop. Now let us find what is the amount he used for renovating the shop. So 35% of 3,28,000. How do we do it again? Same thing. 35 by 100 into 3,28,000. Let us do the simple calculation. 0, 0, 0, 0. 328 into 35. Sorry, this is 9, right? Okay. So this is 9. I'm sorry, my mistake. So 329 into 35. 329 into 35. 5 times 9 is 45. 14. 5 are 15, 16. 3 9s are 27. 3 2s are 6, 8. 3 3s are 9. 5, 11, 7 plus 8, 15, 9, 10, 11. 1, 1, 5, 1, 5. So it's nothing but 1, 1, 5, 1, 5, 0. That is rupees 1,15,150 he used for renovating the shop. Okay, now let us put it in a box, that is renovation. Okay, I know this is a little bit complicated because the amounts are huge, but then this is how business runs, right? It's always in huge amounts. So yes, so we got for renovation, we got for shop registration. Now, what is the remaining amount left with him? So how do we calculate it? We have to just subtract the amount from the total amount he has to find what is the amount left with him. Simple, right? So 3,29,000 minus 1,15,150. So where are we doing this calculation? Let us do somewhere here only. Okay. So yeah, 3,29,000 minus 1,15,150. 0, 10, 9, 8. So this will be 5, this will be 8, this will be 3, 1, 2. 2,13,000. Yeah, wait. Right, this is 0. Right, wait, let me do it again. This is like, fine. Let us do the subtraction here. Okay. So 3,29,000 minus 1,15,150. So 0, this is 10, this is 9. So this is 5, this is 8, then this is also 8, this is 3, this is 1, this is 2. 2,13,850. 2,13,850 is the amount left with him. So there is too much calculation which is seen on the screen, but nothing else. It is just a simple subtraction, right? So we have seen how to calculate the percentages when some percent of it is given, right? Of means nothing but multiplication, percent is nothing but per 100. So we have calculated. Next, the owner calls Daniel and says that the rent has been increased to rupees 18,500. What is the percentage change of his rent? Also tell whether it was increase or decrease in percent. Okay, What is this? First he told 10,000, right? The owner told 10,000, but he changed it to 18,500. How come? That is what. Maybe the charges got more, or maybe the surroundings rent has increased. So it's like, I'll also increase. So he has increased it to 18,500. Now, what is the percentage change of his rent? So, what is percentage change? It's nothing but new value minus original value by original value into 100%. So this is how you have to calculate the percentage change. So what is the new value here? 18,500 minus 10,000 by the original amount. On what are we calculating the percentage change? That is nothing but 10,000. So 10,000 into 100%, right? Now it is nothing but 8,500 by 10,000 into 100. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. It is nothing but 85%. So we can easily say that there was increase of 85%. Why? Because here we got a positive 85%. If we get the percentage change in negative, it means that there is a percentage decrease. If it is in positive values, it means that there is a percentage increase. Okay. So, also tell whether it was increase or decrease in percent. Super simple, right? We got it in positive. That means that it is positive 85%. That is, there is increase of 85% of rent. Alright. So, again, I'm repeating, what did we do here? For the percentage change, new value minus original value by original value into 100%. On what are we calculating should be always the denominator. We are calculating the percentage change on his original amount, that is starting rent amount. So this is the formula, right? Next, what is the total money Daniel has spent till now, and what is the percentage of total money left with him after all the expenditure? So this you have to solve it and write it in the comments, okay? I will just give you a purview. What is the total amount Daniel has spent? We have to add all, okay, money spent is equals to all amount, all the expenditure, right? All expenditure added. So what has he given? For equipment he has given, correct. For rent he has given. Then for renovation he has given. For shop registration he has given. So add all the amounts so that you will be getting what is the total money Daniel has spent till now. Next, what is the percentage of total money left with him after all the expenditure? How should we do this? First, find what is the total money left with him. That is, we have done in this question. Correct. Now, money left by total amount, that is 6 lakh, into 100% is the money left with him, percentage of money left with him after all the expenditure. So you have to do this. This is an exercise for you, and let's see how much Daniel has spent. Has he spent correctly, or has he increased his expenditure? He definitely did not increase his expenditure. So yes, try to find out and also tell the percentage of total money left with him after all the expenditure, right? So we have done all the concepts of percentage in this story. So the story of Daniel. So let us see what all concepts we have used, okay? Percentage, it's nothing but actual value by total value into 100%. Right? This is what we have used. How did we calculate percentage? Actual value by total value into 100%. And also, this is the same concept we use to convert a fraction to a percentage. Okay. Suppose, let's see, convert 4 by 5 into percentage. So, how do we do it? Just multiply 4 by 5 into 100%. Now do the calculation. 5 times 1, 5 times 20. So it is 80%. So 4 by 5 when converted to percentage is nothing but 80%. Okay, next. Percentage change. What is the percentage change? New value minus original value by original value into 100%. Right? Of course, that is what we have done in our previous slides. We have taken new value, then minus original value by original value into 100%. Always remember that in the denominator, it has to be original value. Next, percentage formula in terms of fraction. That is what we have seen here. Numerator value by denominator value into 100%. Right? This is what you have to use in the last question I have asked. You have to type the answer in the comments. Okay. Next, percentage increase. Rise in the number by initial number into 100%, and percentage decrease in the number by initial number into 100%. And how do we get rise in number and decrease in number? It is nothing but new value minus original value. Correct? Or new number minus original number into 100%. Same goes with the decrease in number. You have to find the difference between the final minus initial, right? Or wait, we'll just erase it and write it. Final value minus initial value. Final value minus initial value into 100%. So we can easily say that this percentage, there is this much increase in the percentage, right? Same goes with the percentage decrease. Suppose it has gone from 100 to 80, that is 20, right? The difference is 20. Then put the initial number into 100%. So this is how we have to find the percentage increase and percentage decrease. So these are all the concepts we have solved, and these are the formula related to the percentages. And if you have observed clearly, we have used every formula in our session today, right? So yes, so percentages is done. This is just a purview of how to, calculate the percentages and what all percentages is about. If you know the concept, I'm sure you can apply it in various ways, on various methods, in various applications, and you can use it, right? So now that percentage is done and we have seen how much Daniel has saved, we will see how that saved amount is again put into his daily needs. So we will be seeing what is the cost, price and selling price. Okay. Next, after this, we will be seeing profit and loss. Then we will be going with like every session wise. Okay. So yes, in this road to entrepreneurship, the first stage of commercial mathematics started today. So from today, like every Wednesday and Thursday, it will be at 5 p.m. And after this commercial mathematics, there will be another segment of road to entrepreneurship that we will be telling it in the last session. Okay. So yes, bye everyone. Take care.